Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit of a while, I know that, but I'm back with another video today, and again it's going to be about the Ableton Push that you can see over there. Now, why am I standing back so far from this? Well, today's video is going to be a slightly different one to my previous ones. Normally I'm going and concentrating on this amazing device and talking about either how to navigate it or basically trying to give you tips and tricks for primarily beginners of this machine, this Ableton Push 3 controller version that I have here. But today I wanted to give you a different perspective on what I've been doing for the past few months in my studio. So normally what I do, I'm just going to jump straight into it. What I normally do, or where I normally placed my Ableton previously, was right here. I'm not sure why my camera is not working. It keeps zooming to the side. Sorry about that. Okay, as I was saying, where I previously had my Ableton Push was right here where my Newfie keyboard is here. It used to be right there. And then I've got this widescreen monitor that I use to host my Ableton sessions, okay? Now, I've been going backwards and forwards with the layout of my studio, as I'm sure most of you always do, you know, changing things, moving things around to get the best ergonomic workflow for me, okay? And for me, the whole point of having this push is that you can concentrate just on this device and try to do or come up with something creative just using this hardware, okay? And not necessarily staring up at your computer screen or your additional monitor if you have one attached, so to speak. And because I had my Ableton right here, it was very tempting for me to just always just stare up and go between the monitor to the screen and the pads of the Ableton Push 3 when it was here. And then something told me, you know what, let's try and get more of a standalone feel by moving the push away from here. As I said, I always had it on this kind of top deck. I even tried to swap my keyboard and put my keyboard up and above here and put the Ableton down so it's a little bit lower. And I wasn't really happy until I came up with this solution. Now, this is basically a laptop stand by Gravity. They make really good hardware, by the way. I'm pretty reasonably priced for the quality. And what I did was I've never really used it as a laptop stand. And I thought, let me just dig this out and put my Ableton on here and put it to the side like what I've got here, so that I've got my push here. What I normally do is I come on my stool, sit down. I'm actually going to do that now. And I just bring this push next to me and I kind of turn away. You know, I'm basically at a right angle to my monitor and the rest of my setup here. And what I do is I just turn around. I've got a really nice view out there. You can't see that. It's too cleary. But what I normally do, it's normally nighttime anyway, so I'm not even looking out the window, so I don't know why I said that. But what I normally do, come on, focus, is sit down here and concentrate fully on this device, okay? And I found that this has been an excellent change to my workflow. And this is the point of today's video, is I recommend, if you have the opportunity, if you have the chance, to try and move your Ableton hardware and move it away from the rest of your devices, yeah, if you have the opportunity. Now, this is particularly pertinent to those who have just got the controller version, because the standalone people probably take their hardware and move it all over the house. Well, I've got a sneaky suspicion that they actually don't do that. They probably just keep it in one place. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So basically my tip for you today is to get your Ableton, if you normally have it buried amongst all your other hardware on a table or something like that, because behind me I have a table. I guess I could have put it here, but the wiring and cabling would have been just too much, so I didn't. I like to try and keep my music stuff on this side of my studio, yeah? So if you've got it somewhere on your desk, on a table, buried with all other things, with a mixing desk, other keyboards and all that, if you can somehow, even if you just get like a cardboard box, a sturdy cardboard box, that's not going to fall over, try and see if you can move your Ableton Push 3 controller and put it a little bit, even 90 degrees like what I've done, put it away from the rest of your equipment. So when you're on this and you're making tunes, you're concentrating on this. And I found it really has helped my workflow, helped me to try to do everything I can possible on this device before going, okay, I need to look at the screen, okay? And I really found that stopped me from, you know, previously looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up, and just concentrating, I would say now 85 to 90% of the time just on this, okay? Now, obviously, if I want to, I can play my modular via MIDI, and I can play my Micro Freak via MIDI, blah, 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 and I've got a MIDI keyboard here. But I really do try to do everything here from this location, yeah? And so that's basically, it's a very short and sweet video. That's my tip for you. Try and move your Ableton Push controller to a different part of your room, different part of your studio, away from all your other equipment. And basically tell me how that works for you. Does it improve your workflow? Do you tend to spend more time on the device trying to work out how to, you know, do whatever you're trying to do, trying to add that effects device or something without looking at your computer screen and trying to do everything on here, trying to do your, you know, creating your scenes and everything and just using this? I really found it helped me to give this a kind of standalone-ish vibe, even though obviously it is physically connected. I've still got many things I need to do in terms of how I'm going to connect this up. I've really been getting into the external device lately, and it is absolutely amazing. I need to do more videos on this device. I've had this now, let's have a look, October, November, December, March. I've had it coming up to 1.5 years, and do I still recommend this Ableton Push 3? Absolutely, absolutely, I really do. I think it's a brilliant device. I still love it, and it's highly recommended. So anyway, that's the video for today. Try it, see how you get on. Leave me a comment down below in the comment section, and that's it.